What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Meh of pigandmeh. Yes, I have to bring out my face for this one because, well, one, I got a haircut and I look somewhat presentable for the camera, so that's the thing. And two, this video is a little bit different than the content I have been posting recently, wherein rather than doing, you know, a very shittily filmed version of, you know, a bunch of cards on a table, I'm gonna actually show you my face because, oh buddy, this channel's been around almost 10 years and I have not shown you mine since 2014. And unless you watch Mr. Ant-Man 816's channel. I guess I was wearing a mask because, you know, COVID. Alright, so here's what's up. This is kind of an unscripted, just free-formed video wherein, you know, in about the 3 or 4 months of coming back to doing this, I finally get around to explaining to you guys what the hell is up. So yeah, I guess the actual official return of pigandmeh. So, for those of you that don't know, which I'm pretty sure there is a lot of you. Oh, also, prerequisite, I'm aware of the newest YouTube content standards and whatnot. And in this video, you're likely to hear me use a lot of curse words. Not getting paid for it, so it doesn't really matter. But just be aware. The little ones watching this. And yeah. So, pigandmeh. Pigandmeh was a channel I started with an acquaintance of mine almost 10 years ago, wherein we started out recording ourselves playing matches of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before inevitably during the great Yu-Gi-Oh! Boom of the, I don't know, let's say early 2010s or whatever. You know, about the time frame that your M-Col 40s, your WK-Dad 1s, your Mega Capital Gs were getting established, and then, you know, you could even go so far as to point out things like G-Hopper and just loads and loads of gone, forgotten, or otherwise irrelevant channels. And it started out predominantly as, you know, a means to discuss my hobby for no other purpose than, you know, because we could. And let's say about 2014 or whatever, bunch of bullshit happened, and essentially I had to leave this fucking game. It was just life as I know it. Terrible community, terrible time. That's behind me. I don't really care to talk about it because, you know, go through a traumatic life experience. You kind of just have to deal with it at your own rate, and everybody should respect you as such. So yeah, there's that. But in that prerequisite time of essentially quitting this game and getting out of it, I went about, did my own thing, had my music blog, kind of. Even that ended. As you can tell, like I think a year or two ago, posted a random video, should be a random collection of videos on here, wherein they are just like some clips from a show I threw for myself, because I was ending my blog after almost 10 years of writing about music. And, you know, as you can see behind me, there's actually some show posters, some shows I threw, because yeah, I really kind of did my own thing for a long time. And then, let's say about 2017, probably 2018 or whatever, I actually started to attend locals again and get Yu-Gi-Oh! Product. But the idea of making YouTube videos, kind of not really something I would want to entertain the notion of, and most of them have long been forgotten and unlisted because, well, I was done, hated the community. A lot of them got deleted, actually, the more vloggy with the camera and shaky cam stuff. They were so cringe-inducingly awful that I just could not accept the idea that I was that fucking stupid at one point in time. I mean, there's a lot of them that still kind of exist in unlisted form, and maybe one day I'll enlist them. The issue is like, you grow up, you learn that your vernacular is very important, and to say that terrible things were said is a bit of an understatement. So yeah, there's that. And, well, basically, after watching this Ruggles guy do his Returning to Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, and then ending it with essentially, you know, those goals and accomplishments were worthless because ultimately, the only real accomplishment is that I'm back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, yeah, it was a decent inspiration for me to proceed to go and record, you know, Return of the Meh, you know, my Salaman Great deck profile. And then, you know, I proceeded to take it, post it on a forum, or Facebook group more specifically, and ask for some feedback, in which I've been taking said constructive criticism and working about, you know, making content that's not, you know, apparently talking like a sailor and using shaky cam footage. But, you know, this being a free part-time hobby is one of those things where I need to be about as motivated knowing that the content I'm making is going out to other people as, you know, means to justify getting the things or doing the stuff to provide, you know, better quality video. Because I could almost assure that this is going to be one of those weird watching in a tiny little box just by the orientation of my camera and just the way my uploads have been working. So, sorry. I mean, when I do the vertical thing, you know, the whole doop. Apparently people hate that, so I don't know what to do in that regard. But yeah. So, some other things I should probably make note of. Pig is not the channel. He likely will never come back to the channel. And the only reason the name pigandmeh is staying is because I don't feel like dealing with almost 10 years of dead links or changing my tagline. But if I was ever requested to do such, you know, change the channel name or whatever, most certainly get an update. And coming up with a new name would be a pain in the ass, but yeah. There's no ill will, animosity, what have you. It was just people grow up and grow apart. It's just how it works. Just that. But yeah, so this will be the last video of 2020 that I post on the channel, and I figure be one of those only times that I'm aware of, unless I decide to do more big, long, informative, unscripted things. In which case, I'm probably not going to actually have them be unscripted. I'd probably have a line of what I need to say in front of me, because you can't really rant on camera for like 45 minutes and expect somebody to watch it. In fact, looking at the time frame as I'm recording this, I don't really want to ramble on that much. So, let's just get to the chase. We're back. Predominantly with deck profiles. Maybe discussion pieces could happen. I don't know. I kind of don't want to provide you with like a host of, you know, overly long-winded, single-taked, just rambly pieces of media, because, well, that's fucking terrible. And maybe in all the years, even with a 6-year break, the least I could do is, you know, showcase some growing level of like competence for you people. But of course, in order to really, really ramp things up, I need people to come and watch the videos. I don't expect this to get a lot of views, but at the very least, after getting a small, you know, revenue boost from, well, not revenue, but views boost from mcole40 recently featuring one of my video, or one of the deck profiles on this channel in his video, and mispronounced my last name, which I don't feel like saying it on camera. But, yeah. It kind of is a decent enough motivator to, you know, finally give an update. And anybody that's like, well, what the hell is this channel? This is it. I'm a guy, play this game. I show you my build. If I want to explain things, I'll explain things. Otherwise, fairly, you know, straightforward and to the point with it. Maybe you'll get, you know, other things of content once people can get this pandemic, you know, in order. Maybe you'll see like concert footage or something. I don't know. I actually spent a good chunk of time writing about the local Kansas City music scene and how, you know, fantastic a lot of artists in it are, but with that, them having the ability to, you know, give shows and whatnot, it's hard to say how that will go. But yeah, I'm gonna tack on a host of really stupid clips at the end of this that I kind of just have finagled in the recesses of this phone of mine that are just, you know, fun little things they've recorded. It's kind of, you know, like a best of 2020. Thank you for coming back along with the ride. If you were an old viewer, if you're a newer one, thanks for at least giving me a shot. There's always a comment section. No matter how troll baity or dickish you are, I'm going to at least do my best to acknowledge what you have to say and then just go about doing so. I don't have enough generated views or subscribers in order to actually get revenue for this, so maybe if I could get a good chunk of people to get behind me and help motivate me, maybe I'll fix that and I can give you better, higher quality things. Otherwise, yeah, some videos for you. I make Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and maybe you'll see some music things. And yeah, I might actually post a clip of a really cool band or whatever I saw in January, only to know that I wouldn't get to see another concert after April. So yeah, it's weird when you went from at least one show a week to none. But yeah, so yeah, one more time. Thanks to all of you for sticking around after all these years of me being inactive. Thanks to all the people that are new coming to watch my videos. Thanks to everyone who has watched it. Thank you to, you know, the fact that we have a community that is filled with a bunch of bastards, but a lot less bastards than there used to be. And yeah. Also, of course, I'm glad about the actual improvement of a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content on YouTube, because it almost seems like people give a damn. So yeah, this is Meh, pigandmeh, signing out. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. What's good, Yu-Gi-Tube? It's your boy, Meh pigandmeh here, with a godly pack opening. Oh yeah, look at that pull. Prank Kid's best deck, undefeated, let's go! No, I guess I should explain this one. Normal summon penguin? What the? That's weird. Effect? Special? What the? Didn't think this is how this is supposed to work. Effect? Okay.
That's the best I can do.
I want to do that again. I accidentally.
I got you.
All right, he's gonna show you guys a cool trick.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Because it honestly,
1.
every time you draw, it's like, okay, next turn you get both reckless.
Yeah, we got 4 cards.
Okay, one more.
One more.
There's a 30-second intro. Come on.
So you had 1, 2,
2,
3, 4,
1.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No! Alright, that's the best I got.
Such is life. So before we get into things, first off, I'd like to thank you, Konami, for only making this card a super, so that way I can, actually do this video without breaking the bank. Clearly, the best playing goat. Son. Alright, first place pack opening. Let's do this, bitches. Probably.
Hey, don't say fuck or he's gonna get demonetized.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Where art thou? Yeah, where art thou, ulties?
Don't activate. Souls in hand.
I apparently don't know how to open a pack. Hiya! Oh.
$5 right there.
Alright.
I mean, aren't they usually $5? Prove us wrong in the comments below.
Alright. But I apparently don't know how to open a pack.
Oh.
Nope.
Nothing.
It's a mission.
Spirals.
So that's what happens when you get
Spiral
first
for the
place.
win.
You pull nothing. I'm about to ruin your day. The following deck profile will not contain cards that good because I sell those to feed my habit. Oh Jesus, what dumbass Bojanki bullshit are you playing now? Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do.